Hi, I'm Ruben Saltzman with Structure Tech Home Inspections, and today we're going to talk about unvented gas space heaters, why they're illegal in Minnesota, and why you can still buy them even if they're illegal. Alright, so there's a lot to unpack there. First off, exactly what am I talking about? What is an unvented gas space heater? Or we could call it a ventless space heater. This is something that looks a little bit like a gas fireplace. You got blue flames in front of it, protected by a sheet of glass, or in some cases they got the infrared version where it's basically just an orange front instead. But either way, it takes somewhere between about 20 to 30,000 BTUs of heat, and it kicks off a bunch of heat to the room. The big difference between this and most other gas appliances is that, as the name implies, there is no vent. It's ventless. All of the extra heat that gets converted into exhaust gases stays inside the home. Now, for most appliances, for a furnace, a boiler, a water heater, you name it, they all have vents. And if you have an appliance that's, say, 80% efficient, it means that 80% of the available heat in that fuel that goes into it gets converted to actual heat for the space that it's in. With an unvented heater, because there's no vent, all of the heat in that fuel gets converted to heat for the room. So I know this might be a tough pill to swallow, but these things are 100% efficient. It's the most efficient gas appliance you got out there. There is nothing wasted. So there is that to like about them. I'm going to sell them for a minute here, okay? So they are 100% efficient. They're super easy to install. I mean, you can mount it on the wall. If you buy one that has feet, or you just buy the feet individually at the store, you can set the thing on the ground. Manufacturers will let you do that, and you don't even need to run a natural gas line. All the ones I've looked at have dual fuel options where you could run it off of a 20-pound propane tank. Furthermore, you don't need electricity. So in theory, you could go to the store, pick up a fairly large one, a 30,000 BTU unit for about 200 bucks, take it out of the box, hook it up to your propane tank, and you're kicking out heat within 5 minutes. So it's a very attractive option. I can understand why people like these. Besides all of the ease, they're efficient. They kick off a lot of heat. So that's all the good stuff about an unvented space heater. And now the bad stuff. Number one, they're not legal in Minnesota. The Minnesota Fuel Gas Code prohibits the installation of these. It's under section 621 in the Minnesota Fuel Gas Code, and let me read it because I don't have it memorized. It says, unvented room heaters and unvented decorative appliances shall not be installed in any dwelling or occupancy. There it is. Can't use them. Or can you? Now, it says dwelling or occupancy. Okay, clearly you can't put it inside the house, but what about the garage? Well, that's kind of a gray area. It's up to the building official. What I've heard is that most of the time building officials are not going to allow these if it's in an attached garage, but if you got a detached garage, you got a pole barn, you got an ice house in the middle of the lake, what have you, they got nothing to say about it. They're going to let you do whatever you want. So in theory, you could legally install one of these somewhere in Minnesota. I can't say that they are 100% illegal, just illegal for most of the installations that we end up coming across as home inspectors. So there's the legal requirements. Now, why don't we allow these in Minnesota? What is so different about Minnesota? It's the cold. Really, that's what it comes down to. When these things are firing, if you've got a 30,000 BTU burner, that's going to put out approximately 1/3 of a gallon of water per hour, right into the air. Where does all this water go? It condenses on your windows and on your walls and on cold ceilings, and it makes its way up into the attic space, and you have tons of frost accumulating up there. It goes in all these different very undesirable locations and converts from a gas to a liquid. and you get crazy condensation and mold problems. For this reason alone, I'm in support of the Minnesota Fuel Gas Code prohibiting these things in Minnesota. It is a tremendous amount of moisture. Now, I mean, if it's 30 degrees outside and you're adding a little bit of supplemental heat, not that big of a deal. It's not going to cause a lot of damage. But when it's 0 outside, when it's negative 20, our houses cannot handle this additional moisture load, and we have tons of problems. So that's the main reason I'm not a fan of these unvented gas space heaters. The secondary reason is that it's not good to breathe the byproducts of natural gas or propane gas combustion. We'll just say the products of combustion. Now, I know this isn't the only unvented gas appliance we have. Think about a range or a stove, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to use the terms interchangeably. Oven, there's a third one. You got this appliance inside your house that cooks food, runs on gas. There is no vent for those. Why do we allow those? Well, I'm not a huge fan of those to start with. Every time I run my oven, I've got a hood fan that vents to the exterior, and you can bet I've got that thing running. All of the data out there shows that it is not good for you to breathe the byproducts of gas combustion. It really should not be inside our house. And if you're going to be running a gas-operated appliance in your kitchen, you ought to have a fan running. This is for your health. So I don't like a stove running inside my house, period, but you get a space heater. This is going to run way more than a stove is going to run. I mean, this is going to be turning on and off, and it's going to be controlled by a thermostat. It'll be going on and off all the time, whereas an oven is only used occasionally. So this is way worse than having an oven. And then finally, people will talk about carbon monoxide poisoning. There's a very small risk of that. I mean, you have a risk of carbon monoxide poisoning just running a gas oven in your home. There's always a risk when you've got a gas appliance. However, I think the risk is very low when it comes to unvented room heaters because they are also equipped with something called an oxygen depletion sensor, which will prevent the device from operating if it doesn't have enough oxygen coming in, which dramatically lowers any potential for carbon monoxide poisoning. So when it comes to life safety, I'd say they're probably a lot safer than gas ovens. But when it comes to overall health and stuff you're going to be breathing, I'd say they're a lot worse. They will slowly affect you. So that's one more reason to not like them. And then to get to the question of if they're illegal, why do retailers sell them? Well, I think I kind of already answered that question when I talked about what the Minnesota Fuel Gas Code says. There are instances where it can be legal to install these, but not all retailers sell them. I mean, back in the day, I used to work at Home Depot, and people would come in asking for them, and we'd tell them, no, we don't sell them because they're not legal here. Now, I mean, being a clerk at the store, I didn't know exactly what the Fuel Gas Code said. I was just always told they're not legal here, and for the most part, they're not. You can't put them inside a dwelling. So good on Home Depot for choosing to just not sell them here in Minnesota at all. Now, you go to Menards, not the case. They've got a huge bay full of these at Menards, and they are happy to sell them to you. And they put these little labels on the shelf that say, use of Dynaglow heaters in living spaces is not permitted. Check your local building codes. And the idea is people are going to read these and then they're going to go, oh, look at that, honey. It says right here I cannot install it. Let's not purchase this.
Well, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Okay, so that's my answer to why retailers sell them. And, you know, this goes with all these things that the building code prohibits. It's fine to own it. It's fine to buy it. It's fine for retailers to sell it. The only thing you can't do is install it in your house. That's all. All right. I feel like I'm waxing on a little bit longer than I meant to with this video. When it comes to a home inspection, if we see one of these things installed, we recommend disabling it or removing it primarily because of the moisture issues. We say that there may be some concerns with indoor air quality, but the main issue is it contributes a ton of moisture to the air, and for that reason, we're not fans of these. If you have it in a detached building, sure, it may be legally allowable, but we still don't advise doing that. Okay, that's all I got for you today. I'm Ruben Saltzman with Structure Tech Home Inspections. Thanks for watching. Take care.